The film begins in a snowy area where we see a girl. The country is Norway. She's running for her life, seemingly trying to escape. Zombies are chasing her, and despite her best efforts, she can't save herself. The zombies catch her and kill her. After that, we see 7 friends in a car. They're on their way to celebrate the Easter festival. The place they're going to is named Oaks. Their destination is located behind the mountains. Vegard's friend has a cabin there where they plan to stay. They are following the opposite route of the girl we saw earlier. When they arrive in Oaks, they park their car because it can't go any further. It's a snowy and mountainous area. After that, we see Vegard riding his snow bike, and the others follow him. They eventually arrive at the cabin. They have a great time in the snow before night falls. Liv was going to the outhouse but sees someone is already there. She gets scared and runs back to the cabin. She tells her friends that she saw something. They all go to check for someone's presence. When they get there, they don't see anything. At that moment, a man appears. He asks for a coffee and then does something peculiar. Instead of coffee, he picks up their beer and drinks it. He behaves as if it's his own house and he's known them for a long time. After this, he starts telling them about the dark past of the area. He tells them that during World War II, the location was taken over by Nazis, led by Colonel Herzog. The Nazis made life for the inhabitants very difficult. But soon, the Nazis began to sense their defeat, and when they realized they would lose, they fled the area. They imposed exceedingly challenging conditions on the residents. The townspeople were furious and killed them. Their soldiers also ran away, after which their captain also fled. But it was so cold that he died out there. He says, "I'm sure that even today those evil powers exist here, and I hope they never wake up." At that time, Roy, who is one of the friends, starts laughing at him. He starts making fun of him. He says that because they are medical students, they don't believe in such things. He also says that they don't know why those evil powers vanished. After hearing this, the man becomes very angry and grabs him, and says, "When your intestines are pulled out, will you treat that?" He warns them and leaves. He sets up his tent nearby, still angry, and has a meal. After some time, he hears strange voices, but he doesn't know what they are. He goes out to investigate the voices and sees zombies standing nearby. As he's thinking about how to save himself, another zombie approaches him and cuts his throat. He still somehow manages to escape towards his tent. A zombie follows him and kills him. The man's story had a great impact on Vegard, who is now worried about his friend, Sarah. He decides to find Sarah and informs his friends of his departure. "And if I don't return, you can go to the cars and get help." After that, Vegard leaves. The remaining friends start enjoying themselves again. No one was taking the man's story seriously. Meanwhile, Vegard is searching for Sarah. While looking for her, he approaches the man's tent. He stops and sees that the man is dead. He was stabbed to death. He also discovers bloody footprints. He has no idea where they lead, but he decides to follow them. His foot becomes entangled in a pit and he starts to fall. Back at the house, everyone uncovers a box and opens it. They are astonished when they open it. What was in the box? It was made of bronze. Where did the gold come from? Their minds finally connect it to the Nazis. They believe it's the same gold the Nazis were stealing. But Martin says, "No, you're all thinking wrong." Then Erland enters the outhouse, and Chris follows him. After that, Erland comes back, but Chris doesn't. Where has she gone? She was still in the outhouse. She was there because she assumed that Erland might be joking with her. She feels as if someone is watching her from outside. As she's thinking this, a zombie attacks her. She screams and runs towards the cabin. Those in the cabin are listening to loud music, so they can't hear Chris. But Hina hears her. She turns the music off and looks out for the voice she heard. Then a zombie catches Chris and takes her away. Hina keeps looking out but can't find anything. She thinks that there must be something wrong and says, "I'm not feeling right." Her 3 closest friends were present. She takes them outside to find Chris. They all look for Chris but can't find her. They don't find Chris, but they do find a bag, which belonged to Sarah, whose cabin it was. Now they are suspicious about the place. They don't consider the place to be safe. Hina is constantly looking outside. As she's looking out, she suddenly sees Chris and is relieved. After watching Chris for a moment, she realizes it's only Chris's head. She yells out loudly. Liv rushes over to Hina to see why she is shouting. She also looks outside but can't see anything. As Liv looks outside, a zombie grabs her hair. She screams, and everyone tries to help her. They free her with great difficulty and shut the door. The zombies were so powerful and numerous that they were trying to get in from all sides. Hina then slashes a zombie's hand. They realize they are Nazi zombies. Erland is terrified, and he asks everyone to be careful so that no zombie can harm them. He was trying to tell them a trick from some movie that they could use to save themselves. At the same time, a zombie grabs his head and rips it in two. Meanwhile, we see Vegard, who had fallen, regain consciousness. He realizes that he is trapped in a cave. He picks up some wood and lights it for illumination. Then he goes inside to see what it is. He realizes it's a secret path. There are so many things there. He finds weapons, which belonged to the Germans. He also finds helmets. As he's looking at the helmets, he finds Sarah's head. Sarah is dead. After seeing all this, he comes out of the tunnel. As he comes out, a zombie catches him, but he fights back. He tries to save his life, but at the same time, another zombie emerges from the ground. On the other hand, the rest of the people in the cabin are making a plan. They say that 2 people will distract the zombies to divert their attention. The other 2 will go for help in the car. After that, we see Martin and Roy trying to distract the zombies, so they won't be noticed. Meanwhile, Hina and Liv run towards the car for help. They both forget the path. Trapped in this dire situation, a zombie suddenly appears. Vegard, who was fighting the zombies, kills them both. Suddenly, a zombie catches him, and they both fall. The zombie is dangling from a rope. Vegard descends while holding the rope. Both the zombie and Vegard are tied to the rope, and the zombie attacks his neck. But he still manages to save himself and throws the zombie down. Then he pulls the rope upward to save himself. Meanwhile, Hina and Liv, who were out for help, are also fighting a zombie. But Liv can't fight them off. Zombies catch her and tear her to pieces. She takes out an electric stick and kills all the zombies. Captain Colonel Herzog arrives after seeing the dead zombies. Hina is standing at the top, looking for help. When she doesn't know what to do, she falls through the ice. The ice breaks, and a zombie following her falls with her. She is saved but unconscious. When she wakes up, she finds herself on the ice. She looks around and sees a zombie also trapped in the ice. But he is still alive. Without wasting any time, she kills him. And Vegard, whose neck was injured, tries to stitch it himself. He takes out his weapon and puts it on his snow bike, and goes out to kill the zombies. Martin and Roy are there to distract the zombies, so they can kill them by tricking them. Roy tries to throw an explosive outside, but it goes off in their own cabin. The cabin catches fire, and they both escape to save themselves. After that, they go to a shed and find a lot of weapons there. They plan to take the weapons, so they can fight the zombies. As they come out, they see an army of zombies. Using the weapons, they kill zombies one after another. As one zombie dies, many more appear. A lot of zombies appear in front of them, and then Vegard arrives. He fires his machine gun and kills all the zombies. After that, more zombies appear, but Vegard kills them too. Then, something terrible happens to him. Many zombies attack him and break his legs and arms. Both of his friends witness this. Martin gets angry and starts hitting the zombies badly. While he is hitting the zombies, Hina suddenly appears. She is standing behind Vegard. He mistakes her for a zombie and attacks her as well. He hits her in the throat with a saw. She starts to die, and when Martin sees this, he is very sad. But this is not the time for repentance. It's time to save their lives, because he is facing an army of zombies. While Martin is killing them, a zombie attacks his hand and bites him. When the zombie is thrashing him, he remembers the man they met and cuts off his own hand. After cutting off his hand, he looks very happy. He is happy that he will not become a zombie. Suddenly, a zombie appears from under the ice and hits him. He still tries to save his life. He shouts loudly and starts hitting the zombie with his leg. He kills every zombie until only Herzog is left. They believe that once they eliminate Herzog, they can escape. But Herzog opens his mouth and starts saying something. As he speaks, the earth begins to shatter. One by one, the dead zombies come back to life and form an army again. They realize they are in a critical position and try to run away. Herzog is carrying a hammer. They run away, but Roy's feet get tangled in the shrubbery. When Herzog nears him, his friend hits a mallet on Herzog's head. While he is trying to hit a zombie, a component enters his body, and all of his internal organs spill out. He goes back to Roy and takes a watch from his pocket. What is he thinking? He starts running towards the cabin. He sees that the cabin is engulfed in flames. He enters the cabin and picks up the box containing the gold. He then gives the box to the zombie captain, who becomes calm. Martin then escapes and walks to his car. When he reaches it, he gets in. He starts the car and the coin Hina gave him falls to the ground. And Herzog appears in front of him, shouting loudly and trying to break the window. And then the movie ends.